Yo, what's happening, forum? I'm going to be a little bit quieter in this episode because some people are asleep in the house, so maybe this will add to it. You know, this will be the the ASMR sort of episode. Might be interesting. Okay. So, as you could probably tell from the title of the video, get this out of it. As you can tell from the title of the video, we're going to be trying a new whiskey. And if you can tell from the title of the video, you already know what whiskey it's going to be. Boom. Glen Grant, 12-year-old. Speyside. Now, I believe another Speyside we've had is Tamnavulin, I think. And I don't know if we've had any others. Let's look up the typical characteristics of a Speyside, shall we? Give me 1 minute, guys. Alright, sweet, honey, light, floral, caramel notes. Sounds about right. So, let's read a bit about this, shall we? Sublime single malt with a bright golden colour and aromas of orchard fruits and vanilla. The palate reveals mouth-watering layers of apple pie, toffee, caramel and almonds. And the finish is soft summer fruits linger with honey and hints of spice. Interesting. So I'm going to try and identify these. I've had it out in a glass for a while, because I do think it opens up a bit when you get a bit of air to it. And I will tell you right off the bat, even without putting my nose to it, I can smell in the air a sort of sour apple flavour. And also, I have added this to our blend, the horse juice. So we'll try that as well. Now you can see I've replaced the lid with a bit of a cork. And I kind of like how this makes it look. There's sort of a ragtag look to it. A homemade look to it, and makes it more unique. So, it's a good colour. It's a light colour. Very light. Okay. Tip. Ethan, if you're watching, here's a tip for you. To get a better nose, roll it around the glass like this. Sort of contaminate the edges. It definitely brings out the nose. It's fresh. It's a very light, fresh nose. There's definitely apple. What else is that? I think there is caramel. Okay. Hold on a minute. There's something there that reminds me of something else. Maybe is it reminiscent a bit of Johnny Walker, I think. Ooh. It honestly is a little bit bourbon-esque, which is one of my new favourite words. Interesting. It's rich. It's quite rich. There's a richness to it. It's light, but yeah, definitely. Let's just go for it, shall we? It's good. It's definitely apple pie. It even reminds me of, I want to call it a sour apple. You know, like apple flavoured sweets that you get. Sort of a boiled sweet. Now I've decided for this review, I'm going to need to spend more time with it. It's good. Ethan, if you're watching, you're gonna like this one. I think this is up your alley. This could be one of your favourites. I think there is caramel. You see, the apple is a little bit, for me, the apple and the sweetness and the sour apple is a little bit in the back. And nearer to the front, we've got this more, for me, more nutty caramel flavour, I think. Maybe that's the almond. But I think I'm very sensitive to that almond woody flavour, and that's what I love. And ooh, this is a good one. I'm gonna add some water. It's a little bit more complex than I thought it would be. There's more of a nutty aftertaste. Yeah, that is. It's. I also forgot to mention. Once it comes into your mouth, it's very light. Very light in your mouth. Like the mouth feel is very smooth. I think it's an easy drink. It's not as sweet as I thought it would be. That's good. The last whiskey I tried was the Bunnahabhain 12-year-old. And since that review, I've been spending a bit of time with that, and I really got to identify everything that was going on with it, I think. You know, the more it was opening up, the more there was chocolate, the more there was even a bit of a pepper note and a cut grass note, along with the cherry and vanilla. A beautiful whiskey. The Bunnahabhain is a lot harsher than this. I think I would compare this to Black Label. I think. Or maybe the Tamnavulin. that is. I didn't find it to be super dissimilar to the Bunnahabhain. It's like a lighter version of it. Yeah. To me, that one's very nutty. I get strong nuts from that one. Or like a woodiness to it. Which people that talked about it didn't get that. I got more of the apple, which I do get. It is apple pie. Out of 10, could be 8, I think. I'm not sure yet. I'll be honest with you. I like to spend a bit more time with it. So I will revisit this with Ethan in a video, and we'll get a better idea of it. Now let's try it. Has it added to the blend? Let's see. Okay. Vanilla. Wow. What is that? My goodness. There's so much going on with this. This is like walking into a bakery of sweets and everything. This is like walking past a load of cakes and stuff, and strong vanilla, cherry. I think the apple pie's coming through of the Glen Grant. There's a creamy maltiness, I think. Roller coaster. Starts off a woody note, then bursts of flavour, cherry, raisins, I think the apple pie coming through. It's like the crust of an apple pie, really. And then in comes the pure Bowmore sort of rubber tire with a light citrus note. And I think there's chocolate. Interesting. The water's changed it. Wow. Honestly, that is like cherry, vanilla, chocolate. I think even strawberry. Like strawberries and cream or something coming through. That is so full of flavour. Oh, that is so good. The only way I can describe it is it's like you're eating cherry pie with a bunch of other stuff, sugary, biscuity things. And I think there's a slight saltiness from the a slight salty note from the Bowmore. That is honestly a treat. Fruity, oaky, slightly salty. What a treat, viewers. Now I got this as part of a Black Friday deal on Amazon. £33. It was worth it. Definitely. I don't think it's as complex as others, like the Bunnahabhain. But I think it's better than the Bowmore, definitely. I'm excited to spend more time with it later, as it, as time goes by. And I reckon, when me and Ethan do our second review of it, I reckon I'll get different notes with it. It's an easy drink. It's apple pie, it's almonds, caramel, exactly what it says on the tin. And then when it comes to the blend, cherry, apple pie, maybe a bit of like a citrusy note, the peatiness, the seaside peatiness, with saltiness, strong oak, strong pecans, I think, a dry, bitter flavour, overall mixed with some hits of sweetness. And vanilla, strong vanilla, and chocolate. Honestly, that blend is a taste sensation. My whole whiskey journey has been a taste sensation. It's unbelievable. Never knew it was possible to have that many flavours in my mouth. Bye.